So let's start the installation. So we'll have to go click on manage and add roles and features and click next. We will be choosing the Active Directory domain service here and select include all the I'm gonna include all the management tools, add features, because this server will be acting as a DNS server as well. So I'm gonna choose that and then click next, and the under features we are not going to choose anything, and then continue. Just select the DNS. I'm gonna select restart option here if necessary, and I'm gonna specify the path here. I have to see whether my 2016 ISO is already been mounted. If it is not, then we will have to quickly do it. Okay, so I see the ISO is already been mounted here, so we are good. I'm sorry, let me quickly validate. It's a D drive. So just need to mention D drive //ss/ so that it will automatically pick up the necessary binaries. So let's wait for a while. While you can see the installation has already been started. And you can see the status right here as a notification. Okay, the installation has already been completed. Now, next step is to promote the server to a domain controller, which we can do it from the menu that you have seen. Add a domain controller to an existing domain. If you already have another parent domain where you can go ahead and add this new controller as a child one, then we can choose the first option. So, and I'm gonna create a new forest here, so which I'm gonna name it as supernova.lab. Okay, so this is how I'm gonna name this. Click next. And I'm gonna keep forest functional level and domain functional level with 2016 itself, so which essentially means that it will not degrade to, or degrade, or we can say that if the compatible services or anything in there will function only if it supports 2016. Alright, specify domain controller capabilities. I'm going to choose domain DNS global catalog, and I'm gonna mention the password. Delegation of this DNS server cannot be created because the authoritative parent zone cannot be found. So integrating with an existing DNS, you should manually create a delegation to the DNS server. Okay, so I'm not gonna create any delegation. So this is my first domain controller in the forest. Okay, so the NetBIOS name is going to be the name Supernova, and I'm clicking next. So everything like database and logs and sysvol folders are going to be under C drive itself, because this machine has got only one drive. And let's take a quick look what is the domain name I have given, and the NetBIOS name in the functional level at forest and domain. And this server is going to be the global GC, global catalog, and the DNS server. And there is no DNS delegation which we have selected because this is the first DNS server. And rest of the configuration looks pretty good. And if you want to see the script, what's gonna run once we start the installation, and click next. So the system is quickly checking the prerequisite. Okay, so so it says all prerequisite checks passed successfully, click install. So we are all good. So I'm gonna click install. So every step that's it gonna uh, perform is actually been shown here. And unlike the earlier versions of directory services, this looks way. So as part of the directory service configuration, the server is going to get rebooted. Okay, so this time I'm connecting with the domain user account. Now we can see the administrative tools like Active Directory, Administrative Center, Domain and Trust modules for PowerShell and directory sites and services, users and computers. So let's quickly log into users and computers. You can see both the services are. You can see our Active Directory has already been created, and here is the name, the functional level, and forest functional and domain functional level. You can see it has already been configured